and our best point savings and loans, best assurance, you two chilling, need for one more and I can say, well, my home eka. Now, the Dimakutini be and say, Mampeni, Nana, Adodankwa, Ekufuadro. Another day, what that you may be say, or quite before so you punto no botesi and so bit medruno, what then a D and
Echo was in penny for as your more Betty Forum B, na a bambo F2 for national security advisors and no and war Betty.
A bit matter and penny for I want my Shabby Jomusa, Shem Cassidy, a one can hana, I bring 12 and the Hunsababa.
Oslo for Rekete, you may dear so aqua pro, and war a year at Toya Mantam Emo.
Na Aseidu ane ekwekwa hudobi akabum na yebehwe nhemdi omudi ye se be yebetumi aboa yempuntuo yenkankro anafe woman ne hyehye ho
Oprosi a wodi ni djuma na obi nka bi nhemo nipa bi ekuni ya no IGP ama ebusua no yakọ ene hyeden
ense bi ka ho ne de bremo se kasebo na ye ka mo se ko DSTV obanya yen awo channel 360 sanso na Facebook ene social media handles awudo no nyina ne kasebo etwagu ewo ho akenkanfo a yeso mo na nwumere ayeme Agya Kwabena menimini aba
Obahima Afia Aseidu
Afia kasebo ne munsam nie amama nkabom ko ndo hihye bi aba asanse hye no butesu mo ne nsom betumi aboa ama aman ahodo nyina ebetumi atoto omne ma yese na be ya yempuntu nse betumi aka na aboa ma amanfo no so atumi adiye na san hihye wo mo eyeye no de bata ho ne se wo ma hihye mu nketenkete sefi sabre ya akopim se mfimpinu ne aduasa beduro no na san hihye na atumi aye adwuma ebi fansu pa ebetumi nya no mo ho ehumasu ebetumi akonanim ye bambo edimu ene nema hodo bebre na ene dey mampeni na nado dankwakufu ado ejina ne tumi so ada dwumade ne fa ebebo esi kasam tutu ye di ewonkra
United Nations Sustainable Development Goals no eye amansaka boko no puntuo susudio mo edi aba ene se emfiempim yenu ene aduasa 2030 mra no na ewiase adiye sike ede ba bebo wo bra no na Ghana mampanyi na nado dankwa kufuado ada no adi ewo nyumaku awodo ne mpanifo anim kasaye mo wodwumadie no asno mampanyi se Ghana ye ni abre pese empuntuo eba ene ye ka wiase ho so ahwa masati mopoyi adrumu eno enti enhyehye ene mra biara aban edi ebebano ebema empuntu akọ animu.
I welcome all of you to this special dialogue and to the launch of Ghana's financing roadmap for the 2030 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. The first such roadmap, I'm told, to be produced in Africa. Our country financing roadmap estimates a financing gap of some 450 billion United States dollars over the next decade to 2030. But far from being a financing gap, I personally see this as a 450 billion US dollar business and investment opportunity for the private sector. So I extend an invitation to the private sector, domestic and foreign, to take full advantage of the great SDGs-related business opportunities that presently exist in the country in the areas of infrastructural development, agriculture, industry, energy, health, communication, education, and water and sanitation. Ghana is a prime, ripe destination for doing business. We are ranked as the most stable political environment in West Africa and the best place to do business in the region. We've established strong democratic institutions and systems to ensure good governance and the rule of law in our country. And we're blessed to have an entrepreneurial and dynamic youth population who are very savvy with technology and innovation. We're committed to joining hands with all of you to forge strong and beneficial partnerships, leveraging our relative strengths and mobilizing the financing needed to address the critical development challenges that our country and indeed humanity and our planet face. And in so doing, we shall ensure that we leave no one behind. Accordingly, I have the honor to launch the Ghana Financing Roadmap for the realization of the 2030 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
Ebibrema toyama wo musika sem kabom ko efren ECOWAS no emu panyimfo nhye mudi etoso aduanan ensia 46th ordinary meeting omo bia no enne ewo enkan kropon emo na ebekwa wiye memenda bosumi muda etoso edu enkron.
Enhyiamudie wei enetoso aduanan sia ade ema ECOWAS ku no empenifo akire mu se omobewie dwun de etoso edu enkron eda memenda Ghana wosoafo no ne hwe amanone ensem so onimonyafo Shelley ayekobotwe ne kasa ye bi adwumadie no ano wokire mu ese eda edikan omo hye adwumadie yi asi omo ekasa efa amanyosem ene bamba ekoso ewo abibire atoye afam afenso omo etna se age amampenifo anodisem ahodo no magina so adi esijinaye.
Our meeting today is tasked to deliberate on critical issues such as the political and security situation in our region with the objective of making recommendations for the consideration of the authority of heads of state and government. This Mediation and Security Council session is taking place against the backdrop of converging potentially existential threats to our region, which could undermine our regional integration process. Attacks by terrorists and extremist groups are worsening and cascading across the region, leaving no member state spared as a potential target. On the political front, the region is concluding a major electoral cycle in which, while all the polls eventually ended peacefully, they were nonetheless characterized at times by tensions. The COVID-19 pandemic has also added a new layer of complexity, threatening social cohesion, welfare of citizens, and economic recovery. During our meeting, we will also examine proposals to establish the Forum of National Security Advisors, which will reinforce the security architecture of our region. In addition, various actions to ensure concrete and full operationalization of our maritime center will be examined in view of the deteriorating security in the Gulf of Guinea. As usual, we will have an update on the implementation of national early warning centers and on the humanitarian situation in our region. I am confident that our deliberations today as a community will allow us to make greater progress in bringing peace and security in our region.
Yetu akasa bon so na ye ko nsɛmfufuro mu aso ye hwe potema mamu ni kwase puntu nsɛm so aye nsɛtwofo hye mu ne dayi na nsɛm a mu de tudwa no wɔm kyerɛ nsɛm ahodo bibrim sɛ na be betumi abo ma ye nnwuma sɛm ye o magana mu no ebetumi akonanim na ne nyina ne sɛ European Union fo so eboa sɛ de be ya ye mpuntu ne hyehyɛ ene nnwuma ebetumi aye na aboa matemamufo nya dwuma pa ye na sika so gu omboto mu no ɛho nsɛm ɛnom kan
dwuma de course no sɛ EU European delegation ama Ghana buying support. They run program, the FENO, Ghana Employment and Social Protection Project. Omabua existing structures in our home. Assemblies, 52 MMDAs. And public service institutions, which say Minister of Gender, Minister of Employment, Employment, and others. And training institutions, Institute of Local Government Studies, to review their syllabus, particularly on what they deliver on social protection. So that all coming together, we will be able to improve the way we work. You see, when you do that, and then you identify the vulnerables, we train them with the skills they need to be able to be self-sufficient.
Ladies and gentlemen, the GUEST program encompasses 4 components which are interlinked and mutually supportive with a view to achieving the following in Ghana. 1, an enhanced effectiveness and efficiency of the social protection system. 2, an improved employment policy management at the central and local levels. 3, and enhanced technical and vocational education and training opportunities for the informal sector and in agricultural value chains. And 4, an improved access to effective business development services and finance in an enabling business environment. Ladies and gentlemen, the GAS program also offers a range of implementation modalities, which are services, supplies, works, and a program estimate, which is benefiting various beneficiary institutions in Ghana.
3 sector skills bodies in agriculture, construction, and tourism and hospitality were established to promote demand-driven TVET and public-private exchanges in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and the Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training. Substantial support was provided to civil society partners for the promotion of social accountability. More than 20 agribusinesses supported to expand their operations in European and sub-regional markets, just to name a few, as well as the ones that you mentioned. They banned the delivery of supplies recently, vehicles, motorcycles, IT equipment, and the refurbishment of a number of offices throughout Ghana.
For Madama, ye chair Honia Basisia.